That took a little longer than expected. Multi tree bro, what's up? How are you? How was your weekend? Bro. Farming Atlas shit's gonna be annoying. Day cycle, that's not a good time for this. I guess you could try to do that one. Fucking so annoying. Assassination mission's also pretty easy. Weekend's pretty chill, nice. Weekend's pretty normal. Well, I mean, I got to play some games with friends, and then I just chilled and did Warframe stuff and just watched some streams. Pretty chill. We have a defense. We have a cap. That's fine. Humble defense. Another assassination. Okay. Someone new on the stream scene, the flashing red flag. Not sure what to do. I mean, if you don't feel comfortable, just carry on. Sometimes it's not always gonna work out with the people you meet. That's pretty normal, to be honest. I don't think there's anything. If you don't feel like, you know, if there's things that you don't feel comfortable with, like this early, like it's generally a pretty good indicator that, you know, just probably best to move along and go your own ways. To your friend circle? I mean, there's, I don't know, I like, it's like I know people that like I'm just like I don't really get along with, that they're friends with other people I know. I mean, just because they're, you know, they're friends with like your friends doesn't mean you have to be friends with them. You might have situations where you might like have to be around them if your friends want to do something together or something, but at that point you just keep it like cordial and just focus on your other friendos. Because at least that's what I would do. Or at least that's what I've done. But generally, for the most part, you can just go about your own business with your friends. If there's someone who play like often with your friends, then, you know, maybe it might cause a little bit of complications, but I feel for the most part, like, it's totally okay to just kind of be like, oh, well, you know, you'll deal with them if you have to, i.e. like, you know, your friends put like a collab together or something and they're a part of it, but I wouldn't say you have to go out of your way to like talk to them or deal with them anytime soon. I mean, it also just depends how cold-blooded you want to be. There's been people I've known that I just don't get along with at all when I would do like raiding and like WoW and stuff. And like, you know, I would communicate with them on callouts and stuff when it was like, you know, when you have to communicate for raiding, but when it came to like, when they tried to do banter, I would just outright ignore them. I just like, they would just say my name and I just would not listen. I just would not respond. I was like, not my problem. Even when people point it out, they'd be like, Mello, they're talking to you. I'm like, I know. So, you point. Yeah, just like this fucking knows I don't want to talk to him. That's a bit more on the cold-blooded side of things. But yeah, I think it's perfectly normal. If they start doing, like, if they start trying to show up too much and, like, you don't feel too comfortable, you can always just say something to, like, your friends. Be like, look, I don't, you know, I don't mind you guys being friends with this person, but they don't make me, I don't feel very comfortable around them, so kind of appreciate if you guys would just, like, you know, keep us separate. But that's kind of just more of a extreme kind of thing, where if they're going out of their way to try to, like, always be around you. Yeah, there's people like that. I mean, in that case, it's even easier to not have to worry about them. Yeah, I think it's normal. It'll be okay. Just kind of keep doing what you've been doing. Yeah, there's a lot of people that can't take, like, any sort of criticism. And a lot of times, like, it's understandable because sometimes, like, people like to mask criticism, like, friendly criticism over, like, stuff that's not actually friendly. Like, I knew people who they would just constantly criticize people and they're just like, well, I'm just trying to help them get better. And I'm like, fucker, you have not said one nice thing about them, like, since the day you met them. You need to shut the fuck up. But then there's also people that it's just like, you can't even just be like, oh, by the way, you know, you might want to try this or you're doing this wrong, and then they just go ballistic. And it's just like, alright. Never mind then. Carry on. I'm gonna be over here though. I'm gonna close this door. You know, you're not other people's problems, you're not my problem. How are you on Rhino? And you're dying. My dude. Just push your 2 on cooldown. I guess I have his Rhino built wrong. Cause there's just like, there's no way. Rhino's so fucking tanky. You just need some armor and then you just hit your 2 and you just have a lot of HP. The fuck is this? Railjacks. Oh. Flashback. No, this isn't. There's a flashback. Jazz hands. Oh, is this Mag Prime? Someone not showing up to their debut stream. That's interesting. there could be a multitude of reasons for that, but I'm someone who I think I've been late to some people, so a lot of people's debut streams. I just don't show up. It's just weird.
Let her go.
What's up, Zeffy?
Somehow the bees have you as a hostage. Do you even recognize me anymore?
I recognize the enemy.
No. Sister, it's me. Era. The Makers called you. Unraveled your mind. They're using you to kill us. The Queen of the Aphids, with her eye in the void. But I don't blame you. I blame them. You believe these are your children, but I am the only family you've got left. So choose our family, our people, or these parasites. Choose, Natar. Choose!
I am not Natar. I am the Lotus.
It's a flashback. But we all the shit. But yeah, if anything, I just take some space. Just be like, you can be over there, I'm good. Oh, not this shit again.
Reformation is accelerating. Our convicts are nearly ready. Our rebirth is at hand.
And the Golden Spear? How many battalions?
Still having lapses. Listen to me. That's the past. The old war. Tell her, Maker.
Yes, there is no spear, no Nata. Era speaks. The master Era. He speaks true. Mine, the Oracle, are gone. The bios are divided, infighting over what remains. Only the Tenno.
The Tenno. The enemy.
Yes.
Made by you. To kill us.
Yes.
But you have something our people have never had before, Natar. You're stained by their wickedness. Use it. Use their sin against them.
They're listening.
Let them.
They know we are building.
It won't matter.
No, it won't.
So what are you waiting for? Sing for us, sister. Call them home.
Also, Zephy, farming for Atlas blueprints is such a pain in the ass because that fight takes forever. That fight just takes so long. Why does that thing have so much HP?
Tenno, your codex has been updated with a new quest.
Yeah. Takes me 14 minutes to kill that thing. But he just has so much HP. I mean, to be fair, my arc gun is like pretty low mastery and I don't have a lot of like mods for it, but still. Like the fight's like so easy.
We're ready, Natal.
So quiet. So dark.
It only needs a voice, a spark.
But Mother,
Mother's gone. This is all that remains. But you
Yeah, I have like, cause I finished the quest and I've got like, I have one of his blueprints, but I'm just like, oh my god, 14 minutes for that fight.
you can finish what she started.
finish the war.
Bring peace. Bring purity.
On Lua, the Lotus, I attacked you.
You remember?
You died.
You don't remember everything then. Yes, your aphids wounded me, and our forces were depleting fast. I knew I had failed. Failed you, my sister. Failed our family. I had no choice but to retreat.
Cause I'm just sitting here thinking like, bro, if I do that Jordis thing and I get that same blueprint again, I'm gonna lose it. I'm gonna freak it.
That.
Also, we got
You were still
a pretty good Rhino mod for this week's circuit thing.
did you?
So that's nice.
Will take time to heal.
He is one of them, isn't he?
I got the, I think the chassis blueprint.
Finish the war, Netar.
I was thinking, whichever one requires the argon crystals. Yeah. I need a necromech, bro. Oh, it's gonna take forever. It just sucks because I want to get the Stallion Axe, but I have to do the new war to get that. Also, I did some like dragon key grinding last night. I did like 8 runs. Like 8 complete runs, bro. Just kept getting the same fucking mods over and over again. Shit was so annoying. Yeah, I just do the nightmare ones with open because it's just like, why not? Speeds it up. Skip cinematic, you fucker. Let me up.
Capture them quickly before they escape. Excellent work.
Oh, that was fast.
Interrogate the captive by the police. Your part is done.
Ain't time the leg glide very well. Get that Wukong Prime. I'm gonna need you to calm down. Also, I still don't know how I feel about Revenant. He feels weird. I know he's really good because of the Mesmer skin, but like, he feels weird.
Mission complete.
Like, I don't understand like the point of his thrall. I mean, well, I do. Okay, so I understand like how his kit works. What I don't understand is why it's designed that way, right? Like, you enthrall people, but then they take bonus damage from you, and then they die, but they make pillars that like, I don't like. It's so weird. It's such a weird fucking such a weird like play style, I guess. As Warframe, it's basically space pew pew swoosh swoosh. I don't know, I basically just treat it like third person Path of Exile or Diablo. Can you be cute in it? Some of the frames I guess you could. That just depends what designs you go. It also kind of depends like how cute. I mean, you can change your like, not that, like your color palette, but I guess it depends on what you call cute for the Warframes. Grendel's cute. Look at Grendel. And he rolls around. It takes like 3 years to get. Not good enough. That's fair. I need to figure, wait, how do you get Nidus? Where does this blueprint come from? The Glassed Gambit quest.
Are you enjoying the
Raj was cute. Then you'd probably like her Prime version. Because there's also like different helmets you can get. Like there's a Mirage helmet and Nightwave for this week. might get this, but I don't think I'll have enough time to get to here in this week. Yeah, there's also who else would do? Nova's pretty basic bitch. Octavia's DJ murder. Titania looks weird to me at least. I mean, there's Ureli. I guess Ureli's also, I guess you could say, kind of cute. Just her kit's not like very good. I want Nidus. Damn bit. Oh, is that this one? I know there's a couple quests that I need to go talk to the Syndicate bros. Oh, I think this is the Mirage quest, no? The one that gives you her blueprint? Looks like Mirage. Yeah, here it is. You look
You're just like the rest, tainted and ruined beyond salvation.
fuck, I was trying to cancel that. Because sometimes like it defaults to new strata, but like a lot of times you can't do stuff there. Bro, the stealth quest for the rank 9 master is such a pain in the ass though. Oh my god, I'm so glad I got the Azores. That shit made it like so much easier than doing it with a melee weapon. Holy. I would just take a cheeky off angle and then just charge the glaive and watch it like ping pong and kill 3 things.
Do you know of the Silver Grove, Earth's oldest and most pure forest? It is home to our most sacred shrine. We've learned that the Grineer, those twisted abominations, are planning to build a factory on it. Grineer Scorch units have been deployed.
I think I need to start grinding primes though. This week is like I have to crack open 10 relics, 10 void relics for one of my weeklies.
Recipe at the shrine. We believe it will
I think I might start just like trying to grind out primes. I just have to find ones that I want.
And deliver the apothec to the heart of the
Like
shrine.
Revenant Prime's kind of a no-brainer. If I could, it's gonna be hard because I need axes for the Nidus Prime. So that one's gonna be kind of weird. Oh, you're not just gonna let me fast travel to the other ones. Bridge. Atlas Prime is vaulted right now. Like all of his relics are vaulted. Same thing with Rhino. Or else those would be on my list.
Time is credit.
Like those would be like my priorities if
The usual formalities. We have a dire problem.
they were available, but at least when I looked they were all vaulted.
Have you
I can't farm those. I've been seeing a lot of Atlas Primes recently when I was doing my nightmares like over the weekend.
quite
Out of like 4 or 5 nightmares, I'd at least have 2 teams with like Atlas Primes on them.
harvesting the biological
And I was like,
products of the
pretty jealous.
A dangerous trade, and we Perrin have always given them fair value.
Because if Atlas Prime was still on it, I would just farm for Atlas Prime relics and then just wait for Circuit's regular Atlas like rotation and then just get those blueprints like that. Cause it's so annoying.
More than just
That Jordis thing.
it seems
Like I'm lucky because I have a heat mod for my arch gun, so it like speeds up the damage a bit.
The dark-eyed man smashed our colony gate
But like, ugh.
locked us in here. But I don't
When you compare it to like the other assassination grinds, it takes forever.
the gates.
Like Jackal, easy.
They'll start
All the other ones like
Can't happen. Papa says
take like half the time at most.
I should pray. I'll pray for
I think the only one that probably is kind of on par is like Nightmare.
She was taken along with several
Probably like Nightmare of the higher level assassinations.
siege from the infestation.
But I also need to work on
And the
completing my
other
star chart,
we must first restore the Myconians' defenses.
which I might start doing soon.
Useless against
I need to do more vault key runs because like,
muscle. Will you help
all right, so not all the ones I've gotten are dog shit. My sidearm has like 2 of the good ones,
such
but
generosity? I knew the Myconians could rely on you, Tenno.
Oh, I didn't mean to set that as active quest. But like, it's so demoralizing when you run like 8 of them and you get like 4 of the same shitty mod just over and over again. And I'm just like, bro,
I trust
why?
but a colony that survives amid the infestation.
Is why. I'm also debating if I just want to make Ember since I have all the stuff for her. Just for MR grinding. Yeah, I have the Atlas chassis. I need the neuroptics and the systems. I need a farm Haro. He's gonna take so much though. Cause I have so much salvage and alloy plates, but he still takes like a shit ton more. Like, bro. That's insane. This is one that I don't know if I want to do like him or just grind his prime version. Hildren's another one. Because like I just don't feel like doing exploiter orbs. I'm probably never making Hydroid. Like they'd have to give me Hydroid for free. I have the Mirage Prime chassis. Oh shit, when the fuck did I get the Necros system? Necros is one I should probably make. Because I wanted to make the Fullman. Because like I had like 130 of these and I was like, oh, I don't know how I got 130 of them, but if I have 130 I should be able to get like the other 200 pretty good enough. No, I farmed for like an hour and I got another like 20. So I probably just need to get like resource things and just put them on Jupiter and then just let that show come to me eventually. Other ways to get toroids. I mean, if there wasn't like a prime version, I would probably do it. Not you. How do you spell it? Oh, is her stuff not available yet? So there's Hildren Prime. What's this? With an I, right? Yeah, like there's Hildren Prime. So I have the Prime systems here, the Prime chassis here, and the Prime neuroptics. I need the Prime blueprint. Which is this, but I don't have any of these. Like that's why I don't know if I'll do those, right? Because like Haro Prime, right? Like I have his blueprint. I just need his chassis, his neuroptics, and his systems. And like, which apparently Meso has. And then I'd be down to farm just to make his prime version. Cause I actually like the whatchamacallit. I actually like the Haro when I tried him on when I tried him in circuit, like his condemn was actually really fun to use. I really want to do the fracture thing, but like, I hate that it's not just like the quest, like the ghouls, right? Where it's just a quest to go do it. Like it's just like open, just go farm the coolant. Like I kind of wish it was just like the ghoul one on Plains of Eidolon, where it's just like, oh, here's a bounty style quest you sign up for.
We are good friends. It's good to have good friends. Infestation can't eat crystal.
Jesus, you need so many for these.
Cows are gonna be eaten. Turn 'em into
They seem much easier, yeah. I'm kind of confused why it's not. You need like 1250 of the Reina fragments. And then 600 of the Belric fragments for the Rania. And that's to get the weapon. Because I just want to get this. I just want to get this scythe. But yeah. Like, I'm kind of confused why they didn't do it like that. Hmm. Oh, do I have access to this area back here? I guess not. Does it require a certain amount of standings to go back there? Oh, it's one of those things. Oh my god. I hate that. That's so annoying. I hate how much stuff they force you to do with the operator. Bro, the sacrifice quest? Holy shit, fuck those quests. The only reason I was able to complete those quests was because I was able to like perch on a spot where Umbra couldn't get to. And then I would just like take the next 20 minutes to just shoot him down.
Greetings. I am prepared to assist you. Perhaps another time then?
what time?
Quiet attack.
Well, it's because I couldn't. Because like, if I tried to fight him straight, like, because like you have the thing with the shield, right, where you have to deplete the shield, and you can only do it with the operator laser. But like, my laser is so dog shit because like I haven't done any upgrades for it because I don't need it right now because I'm not doing the Eidolon stuff.
Interested in a business exchange.
So it's just like,
This does not preclude your future dealings. Exercise caution whenever.
so like my fucking operator had like 150 shields and like 250 HP. She basically would fall over. And I was just like, bro, this is so annoying.
Worms screaming at one another and raining down bloody chunks. Just another day on Deimos. At least their viscera is useful for something. Remember, don't go anywhere unarmed.
Yeah, because it shoots for like, you have so little ammo on it and it does like no damage. And it has so many shields. Like his shields are just too much. And I was like, bruh. I was looking for streams to watch on the side while I was sniping at the guy. Just barely had enough. How much standing do I have?
Well, look at you. So
Nothing.
infested.
Because alright, because I leveled up.
Still here if you change your mind. Don't go getting infested now.
I need 5,000 standing.
My son will no doubt complain to you.
Yeah, I was wondering how to get the Umbral mods.
Perhaps I was.
And then it was just like, oh, here, you just have them just for finishing this quest. I was like, oh, cool. Though that like made me realize, like made me understand, and part of the camp of people that I'm like, please stop making it forced like operator content. I really don't like it.
So, go on, dear.
I think most people really don't like it.
I'll be right here, gathering dust.
She call it. Am I to understand? Mm-hmm.
Yeah. Cause like I think like if like I don't necessarily think the
Whining? How did you know that's my favorite?
I don't necessarily think the operator as like a stat stick is a bad deal, right? Like I think in combat he's pretty fun where you like pop out, you do your thing to like buff your Warframe and then you carry on your way. Like that's nowhere near enough. But like I just ugh. When you have to like do like combat with him by himself, like it just feels so bad.
By all means, go fishing unprepared. When I pick you out of a Cryptocertus's gut sack, I'll be sure to say hello.
You know, if she wasn't like infested, daughter would probably should be kind of cute.
See you soon?
Oh, I need to check.
There's so much to be done here on Deimos.
Hmm. Oh fuck, blood rush is on. I need blood rush.
Let's see what
See if anybody's doing that one.
The infestation has covered them now, but there are key installations on Deimos that could still serve us well. Locating and securing one of these places will help the reclamation. Lloyd can give you the details.
I mean, to be fair, from the quest, the only thing that like I really got out of it was just the mods. I don't plan on using the weapon or the Warframe from it, like at all. And like the Umbro mods are great, but you kind of have to like format your shit to really fit them in because they're so expensive.
should be sufficient. Use the vessel to begin infusing the bait. Dispatch them while they are close.
I'm missing. I guess one of the annoying things is that I'm missing one of the. There's one mod from the vault that I really need for this sword to like be really good. You still not there? Deep glitching. Oh, let's go, Blood Rush. Nice. Ducky ducky, double ducky.
Hey, there's a cache nearby. Maybe see if you can open it. We could use the resources inside to fix the base. The infestation's got that box gripped tight. Blast that sucker.
Yeah, I need to work on getting the Archwing done. Wait, Zeffy, how do you get whatchamacallit? The resource drones.
Inside that bubble to do anything to the growth.
The growth over the cache is seemingly invulnerable. Look for any infested tumors linked to it.
Down on these tumors seems to be something. No, damn it. You gotta get inside that bubble to do anything to the growth.
Cannot breach
Holy shit. I'm leaving. Goodbye. Like, my iron skin isn't huge, but it's still like almost 4,000. Oh, we got fetch. Holy. Okay. Do they have like a limited duration or anything like that? Oh, cool. I am very glad that I was able to walk out of that with with at least like some pretty good stuff. I got fetch finally, so I can vacuum my pet. We got blood rush, which is what we needed. Now we're just missing weeping wounds. And then we walked out with the Zaku system blueprint. But holy shit, was that ridiculous. Like that was actually just ridiculous.
You and I have a chinwag.
Also, the fact that these only give like 100 standing per is equally ridiculous.
Oh, mad. Scurry back quick. Skippy hop.
But I wanted to guild my kit gun.
That shard of Sarah glass my wife clutches means more to her.
Associate? Fuck.
None of us be seeing you again.
How long is that gonna take?
One shot.
Bro, for ranking 3 to guild your... Nah, that's annoying.
On Deimos,
Oh well.
aware of all things.
I'll worry about that later. I have mods to go put on. All we're missing is like weeping wounds. And then Wise Razor up here. And then we're chilling. Oh, that we're missing like we need weeping wounds, and then we need like condition overload, obviously, and then gladiators might. At least for this build. I like how it's like easy to acquire mods and like what was that 30 to 40 bounty? Bro, that shit was so rough. Hmm. This is another option. Alright, killing blow. Where'd that come from? Running from the circuit. Okay, cool. You need gladiators, might, and weeping wound. Oh, that one's. Another 15-minute one. Oh, but this one has, okay. That's actually worth going for them. They all have the same board table. They do. Sorry, I'm just trying to look to see where I can get the most bang for my buck. Because I need to start planning out like where I'm gonna. I need to start farming a bunch of relics and stuff too, because I think I'm gonna start trying to farm for some primes of what I want. Alright. Infested. Are they all infested? They are all infested. I guess I'll do the Uranus one then. The problem is I don't know if I'm gonna be able to get the one for rare mods. There's a weekly one for collect like looting rare mods. And I'm just like, I don't know if I'm able to get that. The other problem is that like aside from getting Wise Razor, like a bunch some of these builds like they want you to use a Forma, but all my Forma are kinda like reserved for this.
Hey, are you gonna help these people out?
Oh wait, this is oh,
I was
we
wrong
can have that.
about you. You're a hero to the. All right, what can we help you with? I was wrong about you. Hey, are you gonna help these people out?
Historic's Prime. Gotta have a look for that.
Anything you need, Tenno.
Alright, so next one is Protectors, which then means I can get this one for the heck. And then after that is General. And once we get to General, we're...
Hey, are you gonna help these people out?
Oh, that's why I don't actually get to see what the next one is until I'm there. Wait, do you not get anything for Defender?
Do for you.
You get nothing for Defender. That feels bad, man. Quad health restore large. Didn't I just grab that though?
Here's what we can do for you.
Oh wait, no, I am a defender. Okay, never mind. I'm so dumb. Next is Protector and then General. Alright. Also, this week for Duviri is another Pathos Clamp farming week because there's a lot of good shit on the shop. Again. Also, apparently we're supposed to be getting new Duviri weapons, like new Duviri melee weapons alongside of a new Duviri stage on the 27th or the 28th or whatever. So I'm pretty curious about that. Yeah, I saw a thing about it. There was like a dev stream. Let me just. I remember watching a video that was talking about it. I was talking about just like new stuff coming. Also, Fullman Prime is also coming. Oh, apparently there's gonna be news about cross save at TennoCon. So this is the thing for West Prime and the TennoCon stuff. There's supposed to be cross save news, but TennoCon is until next month, so that'll be a while. And then they're gonna tell us what the new Warframe is, which I think I heard this one was supposed to be Halloween themed. Echoes of Duviri, Wisp Prime, Assassinate stage of the circuit with the Jackal, New Incarnon, and then new Drifter melees with Duviri dojo rooms. So yeah, these are the new Drifter melees. Mason Shield. Or the new Drifter melee Mason Shield. Flexible parries lower the cooldown. That's pretty cool. Oh, never mind. This is just dojo stuff. Don't care about that. And then so they're adding a 0.25 second invulnerability window if overguard is consumed, and then added ability scaling strength or ability strength scaling for overguard cap. I think this might have gone live already though, because like my overguard cap scales right now, it's at 13,000 or some shit like that. Okay, this is, I think this is like part of just other stuff. This definitely has gone live, I'm pretty sure. But yeah, so that's the so there's a new Duviri melee coming out, and they're adding a new assassinate. Like basically they're just adding the jackal fight, the circuit undercroft stuff. And then there's a shotgun ribbon mod, a formal blueprint, a primary arcane adapter. Give me. An Exilis weapon adapter. So these three, like these four for sure, I need to buy. I just don't understand why, like, so this is 15, right? So like it matches with this, right? Because 15, 25, it's 40. So I need to do 4 runs to get these two. If I was at 0, which I'm not. But like, I don't understand why they made 5, because you get 10 per run, right? Like, just make this 20. Just make this 30. Like, I don't think anybody's gonna care all that much if you do that. Do a Duviri run. Since we're here already, might as well get at least 1 run done. But yeah, so that'll be interesting. I'm surprised there's no Duviri weeklies in the Nightwave. Right? Like, they have do assassination 3 times. Why isn't there do like 3 waves of circuit or something like that? Because like I have, what is it? I have to do 6 fish, I think, for 6 rare fish plus what's the other ones? 3 assassinations. I need to do 12 fucking interception. Bro, that shit's gonna be so annoying. I do not want to be doing that. I hate that it's interception. I wish you could like re-roll your weeklies. me a while before I unlock this one though. I need 50 Pathos clamps for that one, but there's just too many weeks back to back where the loot is too good.
Peacock was consumed by envy. Oh, many envied him, but he cared nothing for that.
Alright, so I was right. If you see those flowers in Duviri, make sure you fly up. Like those specific ones, the Sylphsea ones. Make sure you fly up and collect the Sylphsea seeds before you break them. Because if you break them first, the ones in the air disappear. I don't know if that's intentional. It is. I'm not having a fun time with Duviri right now, my PC. I'm just gonna try to speedrun this since I'm not gonna be doing Bluro. Yeah, you can see these floating up here. You'll get like 4 up here. Then you get like another 3 when you break the flower. But if you break the flower, you lose the ones in the air. I would say I'm a little confused why, like, when you use the drifter, or when you use the operator, and like you do Veery, it still shows like the operator and doesn't just use your drifter model. But it might just be like a coding thing. To be honest, I think Kulero is like, they have to be a little careful when they balance him because he would become kind of busted. No, I don't necessarily think that's a bad thing though. Kind of like what we were talking about the other day. If everything's broken, then everything's usable in PvE. Because the biggest problem that a lot of like companies tend to do, well, all right, so like for instance, not a lot, well, a decent amount of them, but it's like Grand Blue Fantasy, right? It's a gacha game that I play on and off like throughout the years. Usually I play a lot out when there's like an event or like anniversary or something. They tend to balance like newer fights around people having like basically around the whales having like the overpowered characters and stuff, so they don't get like instantly killed. Like it's a little different, right? Because you can't really like balance like gacha games like you can other games because money, but there's also some other free-to-play games I've played where it's like content's balanced around them expecting parties having like overpowered stuff, and it's just like that's not really fair because a lot of times like newer players will have problems. Like for instance, I'll give another example, right? So Neo, right? Neo tends to like, when they release new content, at least for Neo 1 and 2, they'll release new content in older stages, right? Just to give like players that are still like just constantly playing the game something to do. But they'll balance those stages like towards people who've been playing like since release, like, you know, just grinding the game a lot. So they have like really strong builds. But the problem is they don't tell you that in the when you're like signing up for the mission. Like you sign up, like you'll look at it and it's like, oh, it's a level like 30 mission, I'm level 35, we should be fine. But it's not actually a level 35 mission. It's actually like an end game mission. It just doesn't tell you until you get in there, you get the shit kicked out of you and you lose a bunch of stuff and you're just like, oh cool, so fun. But it's just like yeah, it's a little annoying. I'm not even gonna kill that one. And like, I feel like Warframe kind of does it, right? Because I felt like because I don't know how long they, how long like operators were a thing before the sacrifice came, like was a quest. But it definitely feels like they balance like that quest around people having farmed like the moats and stuff already. And like that was part of the reason I felt so annoyed while doing it. same thing with the New War. Like I don't know how long like the Necromech was a thing. I'm assuming for a while before the New War came out. But it's just like I have to like I want to do New War obviously because I want I want to experience the new content. I want to experience the I want to get the Warframes, right? Like stuff like that. But oh my god, what is up with this one? But like that's such a long grind. Oh my goodness. Why? Like I think I'd be alright. I wouldn't be so like annoyed about it if it wasn't because like it wasn't because there's like warframes attached to it, right? This is why I don't like the fucking race ones. They're kind of a pain in the ass. But you know. To be honest, it's kind of just my luck. I usually tend to like the a lot of what I tend to like tends to be locked behind stuff that's kind of a pain. Like for instance, like the Atlas one where it takes a minimum of 14 hours to even get access to it. And then the actual grind for the blueprint itself takes the fight for it is so long and boring and just it's just annoying, and you're just like, bruh. It's just like it's just so much shit that you're just like, oh my goodness. I'm just sitting here like, why do I do this to myself, bro? The masochist. I don't think it's that. I just think that like a lot of times developers are just like they tend to time gate stuff, which isn't necessarily like it helps buy them time. Like for instance, World of Warcraft does it a lot, right? Where it's just like stuff's just like needlessly time gated to buy themselves time, and it's just like Final Fantasy also does it, but like they do it like in a slightly different way, because like they'll time gate things based on patches. Right, like if it's story based and stuff, but like WoW will literally be like, here's a patch with a story quest that you then have to wait like a week to do the next one. But when you do the next one, it's like, oh, it's been like 2 days, like in the story, and you're just like, bro, it's been like a week. What are you talking about? It's been like a week. Because like there's usual stuff like, you know, reputation grinding, weeklies, stuff like that. I'm kind of like used to it, but it's just a lot of times just the things that because like for instance, I do a lot of like, oh, it looks cool, like that's why I want it, right? Like before I even got to use Styanax in the circuit, I was kind of like, oh, his abilities look really cool. It's like very like, you know, hoplite, Spartan-esque, like you know, like he looks kind of weird, but he doesn't look so bad that I would be like, that I wouldn't play him, right? But like, and all that stuff always tends to get locked behind some of the most pain in the ass grinds. Meanwhile, other stuff is like super easy. God, they fucking... Cause like just getting the blueprint for like for instance the Haro quest, like to get Haro, like access to him, that quest honestly wasn't all that hard. Like it had an operator phase, but that operator phase wasn't all that bad, specifically because my Panzer could kill the things with me. So while I was like waiting for my laser beam to reload, the Panzer was just doing Panzer things. Killing stuff, you know, no biggie, no biggie. Like actually getting access to the Haro's blueprint really wasn't all that bad. Now the components, like I have one of them, like, and I looked at it, I'm like, holy shit, that's a lot of shit that I need to get to make them, which is why I'm thinking of just skipping regular Haro and just going for Haro Prime. Because I'm gonna have to, since I might have to grind that much anyway, I might as well just get that Prime version. Because like because that's really the other thing, right? Like Grendel, I have to complete the entire star chart, but there's also no Grendel Prime version. Atlas, like there's an Atlas Prime, but it's vaulted, right? Like because if Atlas Prime was still like farmable, right? With the case of with like the void relics and stuff, I'd probably just say, you know, screw farming the blueprints for regular Atlas. I'll just go farm the ones for Atlas Prime. And then just wait for the Duviri circuit cycle for regular Atlas is what I would do, because that'd be what makes the most sense. Like for instance for Revenant, that's what I would say, right? Like farm Revenant Prime and then farm Revenant Prime and then just wait for the Revenant cycle on Duviri and then just grab his blueprint from that, right? Because that's like 10 times easier than having to actually do the quest to get Revenant. So then you're not stuck behind standing. Especially because like they have this weird like standing cap thing that affects everything. And I'm just like, that's definitely something I'm just like, I'm not a big fan of. Like I wouldn't mind if like each individual thing had its own standing cap, right? That's one thing. But like an overall standing cap, like it kind of sucks. And yeah, because like I know like with the mastery, it, like, you know, Oh, fuck off. There's no way that actually hits me before my fucking power strike goes off. Like, the swords were already in motion. Like, those waves should have gone out. Holy shit, that's so annoying. On the chest. Like, that's so annoying. I hate that, like, your power strike can get interrupted and then, and then, like, it goes on cooldown. That's the other annoying part. You get interrupted and then it goes on cooldown. And you're like, oh, fun. Oh, fuck off, bro. Jesus Christ. Where were you even? Fucking rude. Trying to look at my decrees. I'm not a big fan that you opening your decree window doesn't just like pause the game like hitting escape does when you're solo. I'm dead here. I'm not. Fuck, that deals so much damage. But yeah, I mean, part of it's also just part of the grind. It's just that it feels a little annoying. Cause like, what is it? I think for like Wisp was one that was a grind that I like people were kind of not content about. But it takes like 1500 of that like Hetetrax or whatever, whatever the fuck it's called, the one that comes from like Jupiter only. But now with like Wisp Prime as an option, it's like, as a newer player, well, why would you farm that if the Wisp Prime doesn't require it, right? I'm just gonna wait for the arch guy to spawn. Thank you. Wait, what happened to my arch gun? Oh shit. Did I accidentally desummon? I think I might have accidentally desummoned my arch gun. That's not good. Oh, I know what happened. Oh shit. It was when I used the Cooler Rose ability. Because Cooler Rose's ability is a forced, like, is a forced heavy attack, which you cannot use when you have the arch gun out. That made me drop the arch gun. I think I have the secondary. Finished in 12 minutes. Nice. Yeah, so far my time has, I think it was 14 minutes was the last time I did it. I might do a couple runs here in a second. See if I can't get the other blueprints. If it wasn't because I'd have to wait so long for the Atlas circuit, I would just wait for the Atlas circuit. Like, I really would. These three for sure I need to buy. I probably should buy the shotgun ribbon mod, but I still haven't even unveiled the one that I had. Oh. Down with 5 because I spent 10. Also, the mode amp just levels so fucking low. Oh wait, I discovered that, like, so Cooler is like really good for the Jordis, for the weaker side of things, because you can run through the mission and just use his 2 to build up like a 10,000 overguard, 10,000 plus overguard, and then you just run into the actual like Jordis mission. And let's see, are there any squads doing this? And like when you do the actual fight, I'm just there with like a 12,000 overguard shield while I'm in my archwing just chilling. Yeah, if you, what is it? The other problem is I just don't have Toxin, because Toxin makes it easier because he's like a fossilized infested, the boss. But I don't have like a lightning mod for. Oh, I forgot to put fetch on. That's not good.
Have you been using them? That is not enough for him. You are just like all the others. You won't kill the golem. I told you. Calm yourself. just like the others, greedy scavengers. You do not care about Jordis.
You're not wrong, Jordis. You're not wrong. I'm just here for the blueprints. It's also really weird because like Kulero's like overguard works so differently from Rhino's. Because Rhino's is like considered a buff, but like his isn't. So like he keeps his in pretty much any situation. While Rhino has certain situations where the iron skin comes off. Yeah, and I have a like 10,000 plus. I don't understand why you can't skip this cutscene. You can skip the next one, but you cannot skip this one. And I just don't understand why. To be honest, if I'm gonna farm, like, well, let's see what we get from this, but I might just make the electric weapon for here, because I have the heat mod, but I don't have a electric one. I can get toxin like that. Not toxin, what is it? Would you stop moving so much? You do your clappy thing already? He's moving so much more this time than he did before. Just so boring of a fight. The only problem with making the arch guns is that for whatever reason a bunch of them require like parts from different syndicates. Like, I don't know why they did that. Which is actually really annoying. Well, Zandy boy. Guess what? Let me pause this. I would say I'd get it in a minute, but we're gonna be here for like another 10 minutes trying to kill this fucker because big HP pool goes burr. But how was your weekend? Hope you had fun. This fight is ass. Yeah, it's so dumb. He has so much HP for no reason. They probably were just like, well, it's not a hard fight. You just have to run around with your arch gun. Like, I think this fight, like the HP again, was designed kind of like I was saying earlier, where a lot of times like developers will design a fight and go, ah, well, you know, XYZ has been in the game for so long that so many people will have like strong, you know, built up ones, so we need to like beef up the HP on this thing. And it's like, you do know new players exist, right? Like, now from what I understand, like from people I know that played a lot of Warframe, it just seems that like the developers don't know like what they want to do for like end game content, like what kind of things they want to do. To be honest, the only reason that I'm not even like too annoyed doing this is one, it's just stupidly easy and very chill. But two is because it also kind of reminds me of like the old Gundam Dynasty Warrior style games, where you're just in space, just running around with machine guns and stuff, and I'm just like, yeah. The HP numbers, yeah, good old bullet sponges. It's just the easiest way to increase the difficulty of something. The more HP something has, the more often it can cast its ability, the more damage chances you have for failing. No raids in the dungeons. Yeah. To be fair, I wouldn't know what they would do for it either. Because I feel like a lot of what like I don't think they could do like forced group content, to be honest. But I feel that would turn off like a lot of players. Like one of my main issues with like MMOs is that like there's not enough stuff for like solo players half the time. Like for instance, Lost Ark, you know, it's an MMO that I really enjoyed playing, but all the content that was worth doing, that was enjoyable, is all like forced group content. And then the community got so toxic with like what they would allow into their groups and shit that it's just like I just got fed up with it. They started doing the World of Warcraft thing where it's just like, oh, we're a learning party, and then you apply to join and they're like, all right, I need you to link me the achievement of you having cleared these boss fights. And it's like, I thought this was a learning party. Like, yeah, but it's a learning party for people who've already cleared it. I'm like, bro, that's not a learning party. That's a clear party. What are you talking about? Do you not understand English? And then the other problem is that the boss fights, the raid fights are so like intricate on difficulties level that it becomes like you can't like LFR it, right? You can't use the just random queue system, because if you do, you're kind of gonna have a bad time, because if the system itself doesn't give you a lot of stuff, you're kind of fucked. You don't get your 2 supports, 1 for each group, and then you don't get some other stuff on certain fights, like you're kind of fucked. So then you have to use the party finder, which isn't necessarily a bad thing, but the problem is that like people are so strict and stringent with like what they'll take. Because that's the other thing, right? Like people just aren't always just happy with like, oh well, this group can clear it, but if I wait for all the meta people, like the people who are on the meta stuff to apply, then I can clear it like 2 minutes faster. So I'm not gonna do it with these like quote unquote off meta classes. And we're done. Yeah, like, I mean, I don't think in Warframe it would be too terrible, because it's like 4, everything's just party of 4, party of 4, party of 4. It's when you start doing like 8, 10, 12, you know, multiple, like pretty decently high numbers of people, that stuff can get a little fucky. Oh, quick. Oh, we got the neuroptics. I think now we're missing is the chassis. 13 minutes. I shaved a minute off my last time. I just wish there was an easier way to like level up your Arcwing stuff. Uppers. A fetch. Let's go. You have your time to get a dupe blueprint? It'd be like that, Zephy. It'd be like that. It's one of the reasons I was like, I don't know if I want to fucking do it, because I was just like, ugh. Like, this is what I was thinking about. Oh wait, no, it comes with magnetic. I thought it came with like lightning. Magnetic's not gonna be very good on that fight. Six-minute run? Yeah, you know, for all the people farming for the for Atlas blueprints, you got them, Zephy. Easy. Are bussing. Yeah, I'm thinking this is one of the ones where you need different shit from different syndicates. I wanted to make this, and then I saw how much Oxium it takes, and I was like, that's not happening anytime soon. And it takes a Forma to make. I would just level this up some more. I don't have a way to put slash on this. But that I also have to reload less often. I just don't have like a lot of stuff for it. This is the main problem. Alright, I'll do one more run, see if we luck out and get the last one. This is the main reason I don't like that it takes so long, because of that, right? Because you can't really control like which one you get. Because like we could get, you know, I could luck out like I did with Rhino, right? Because Rhino, I did Jackal 3 times. I got each like separate I got each blueprint, like basically just back to back with no duplicates. But then there was somebody else that I did I did a little bit of a farm for, and I got like the same shit twice in a row.
Aim for the parts, just like the others. Scavengers. Care
I guess the only saving grace is I'm thinking you get an Arcwing gun from New War or whatever. That's like really good. Or some shit. I still don't get why they don't let us skip this cutscene. Like I could kind of understand if you couldn't skip any of them along the way. I'd be like, alright, fine. But you can skip the very next one, which I feel like is way more important of the big ass reveal. It's just so weird. Yeah, the Naganak or whatever it's called. Also considered one of the best bows in the game. What arch gun do you use, Zephyr? I hate how long it takes for the archgun to reload when you're in the archway. It reloads so fast in Duviri, but it takes like 3 years when you're on the archway because it reloads like so slowly. That's not good. I'm missing that. Bro, let me bring my railjack in. Use the railjack weapons instead. And I joined the random railjack, like public railjack mission for Saturn, whatever, Vectus, whatever the fuck it's called. Because apparently that was also supposed to be a good place to farm for the Hex or whatever. And like, the guy's like railjack that I joined in on, holy shit, the guns he had were just so fucking weird. Like he shot like 3 times and they overheated. And I'm like, bro, they don't deal anywhere near enough damage for this. The other problem with the arch gun is that like the noise for reloading like stops well before you've actually finished reloading. That it makes me shoot like sooner than I'm like actually should be shooting. To be fair though, I'd rather do this mission than to do the fucking sacrifice one again. Those were actually really annoying. Because while having to wait for the arch gun to reload kind of sucks, it pales in comparison to having to wait for your stupid void energy to come back.
Orders, you came to save me. Free me. Thank you, operator.
What would I have done if I had lost you?
No, that was a repeat. I needed the systems, I'm pretty sure. Oh well, I'll do another run later. I'll probably do a couple more runs when I take a break. Yeah, I have 2 chassis blueprints now. That's unfortunate. I need to farm polymer bundles for this. I think I have enough for all of this stuff. I just need to do some polymer bundle farming, which really isn't that hard. And then I can get it in. Alright. We have 10 of these. What's on here? Nidus Prime Blueprint, which I would like. Alright. I guess we'll see if there's any, like, Lith Void Fissures open. There's one, and it's Sabotage. Sabotage. Ugh. I'm probably not gonna do all 10. I'll probably do like 5. If I get the Nidus Prime blueprint, I'll swap to something else. I heard the Void Fisher somewhere.
Your target is this location's computer. Find and access the terminals. Your target is the reactor under tight security. Watch out for enemy controls.
I will say he does not play nice with like other people though, with his 2. Because if he throws his daggers out and then everybody just kills everything like they're doing in this one, you get nothing but damage. Because any dagger that doesn't get consumed deals damage to you. Oh hey, we got the Harrow chassis. I don't know if I've gotten that already before or not. I might do these later. I don't feel like having to run like 5 sabotage missions over and over again. Yes, Prime, Carapace, my ass. I just want the fucking. I had to take the Forma. So we need plenty of Forma blueprints. Okay. Wait, what is even? Who even is Helios? That's not even one I remember. I recognize like the name. Oh, I have 3 Harrow chassis. Okay. Oh, you need like a shit ton of Kuva for that too. Wait, what the fuck is Helios Prime? Oh, that thing. Companion. Alright, I don't give a shit. Am I doing this one? I hate that fight, so I'm not doing. Mobile defense isn't too bad. Yeah, I don't care about that though. I definitely would rather have the Forma blueprint. I'm starting needing a lot of those. I was trying to go back up, but it wouldn't let me stop. I will say that for no shield missions, like Cooler was like really good. As you just pop your 2 and you just get like, oh, I don't know, a 7, almost 8,000 overguard free. For that free 99. Jeez. Okay, this is something I really wish they would change. Well, not getting stuck here. This just locks shit down. Like, oh my god, that's so annoying. Like, just make it just summon like heavy squats. Like, just stop. The lockdown thing is so dumb. It's just so dumb. Especially when they do it when you're on your way out. Because, oh my god, I just sit there and I'm just like, this is a waste of my time. It's like, what's the point, right? Like what's the point of it locking the doors? Nothing. Like, it does nothing. It forces me to have to waste time to look at a thing when I'm just trying to finish my mission and leave. So I need to look into what like missions are good for running for. To try to do the rare mod one. Perfect. Also, I love no shield runs when there's Corpus involved because they also get no shields. A lot of fun. Oh, that was nice. Stunning speed. I don't know if there's any more nightmare mods I need. At this point, I'm just running them because they're just there. I don't even know if there's a point for me to be running them anymore. Like I have armored agility. Um, I have fortitude. I guess like vigor would be nice. I don't know if I've gotten that yet. Let's see. I have hammer shot. I have wildfire. I have shred. I have accelerated blast. I don't have blaze though. I have chilling reload and I have seeking fury. Is there a melee one I want? Focus energy would be nice. I don't think I've gotten focus energy. Lethal torrent wouldn't be bad actually. Fire rate with multi-shot. Animal instinct wouldn't be bad either. Alright, yeah. There's at least a couple mods still in there that I don't have yet that are worth like going for. I wish I could sort these by rarity. I don't know why you can do it on like the mod menu, but you can't do it like in here. If I had this, I could put this on. I also don't have anything else to put on for this. I might as well just do this for now. That way, in case I run across any sentence, it's still extra damage. Yes, you have a lot of drifting contact. And I have one rending strike. Actually, I think I got rid of the other. I have plenty of chilling reloads. I get so many of those. Fury. They're so useless. I tried re-rolling like corrupted mods because I was like, well, maybe they'll re-roll into another corrupted mod. Nope, sure fucking don't. That was a mistake. Mm. It's like the other thing is it's just like I have this. I think I might go back to using this. Where is See, this is why I wish I could just do it by rarity. Rush. I still need to farm for weeping wounds. It's just I don't remember what like bounty level that was at. I'm pretty sure it's supposed to be on the same like round as Blood Rush, but I didn't see it on the rewards.
You are here to assist.
It's definitely not there. Oh, and I'm pretty sure it already like rotated. Did it? No, it might not have. Okay, yeah, it did because it's guided. Yeah, it did rotate. The interesting part is I've gotten like Carnus Carapace I got just from running around and killing things. That's actually kind of funny to me. Alright, that means I have to wait for like 2 rotations for that.
Of course, I very much enjoy our talks.
Oh, I think I missed the night cycle in Plains of Vital.
I'll take that.
Yeah, it's night and whatever.
Thank you. Somebody plant a flag.
I just want to see if Gladiator Might is up. Oh shit. My opera like freaked out for a second, so I was a little concerned. I still kind of want to look into making a Za. But I have to see. I have to do some research to see which one's worth making.
You go in, you work, nobody but you comes out. Good?
I don't think any of these. But I need. No. Sure ain't. I think the only open world one I haven't seen like a bounty farm for any of the builds I've been looking at is Orvalis for Fortuna. Like I don't think I've seen any of those. Like any builds ask for anything from here. Granted, I don't remember like what mods or anything come from this.
Quick geology lesson. Thermal fractures are what you get when you pump too much coolant into the ground too fast. Displaced thermia has to go somewhere.
Ah, so this is where this comes from.
Fractures threatening to roast Fortuna. Ned can fix this, but he won't. Instead, he's got that mucking
I'm assuming this is where the synth stuff comes from, which I kind of need.
I'll help you seal it. Oh, and Sparky, you run into that exploiter orb out there, you leg it. Once she ices up, nothing can touch her.
Oh, so you could have just farmed the bounties for these. I didn't know that.
No worries, I've got others. Oh, see Zoot, send him my way.
I'm gonna do circuit real quick. To be honest, part of me wants to just go back and just fucking farm, how much time is it? Wait a minute. Farm, like, see if I can get the last Atlas one with how close we are, but I have to resist. I have to resist. Look at the laser sight there. Oh. Kind of whatever. Yeah, we got the ironclad charge for our augment, which is pretty nice. Shit. I keep forgetting that whatever, I'll just go to the dorm zone and come back out. I wish I could just be like Duviri solo. Like just have Duviri just be like anytime I go to Duviri, make it solo only. When I go to do other stuff, make it. But it's kind of just on me. I need to pay attention more. Oh, I should also have enough for... Nice. I mean, I feel like this probably would have helped if I could have gotten this, because then I would have dealt 25% more damage. Because this also affects the operator.
I won't ask where you've been lately. I can tell from the dust on your boots.
I was needing more polymer bundles for later.
You're gone.
I keep forgetting to look at the market for the extractor. Oops. Oh, well, I'll do a couple... I think I could just get to like the next one for the circuit. I'm not gonna lie, if I didn't have to step into Duviri to get Pathos clamps, I wouldn't. Oh, I forgot I crafted this. What does this one do? Oh. I'm good. It's just because, like, the Duviri takes so long. The Duviri takes so long and feels so bad with, like, when you get bad, like, rolls on your decrees for melee stuff. Oh my god. I think the only reason I don't mind getting the excavations on here is because I'm hitting points where I need like cryotic for blueprint stuff. So having like at least like, you know, 300 randomly from runs here and there. Vector's out of power. Game. Also, does not want to... Oh, there we go. I was about to speak too soon. I was about to be like, also doesn't want to spawn Duracell battery boys. Sometimes you get like a shit ton of Duracell batteries, sometimes you get like nothing. Yeah, I think after this I'm gonna do the quest to try to unlock Nidus. Because I actually like the way Nidus's playstyle works out. I've heard he's really good for solo play. Well, not really good, but you know, he's pretty good for people that like to play solo. Where is it? Pretty far out there, but we should be alright. I was about to run back just to get enough power charges to like max it out, and then they just spawned like 3 of them. I still kind of wish the new like drifter weapon was a glaive, but I'm also curious when they'll add like Kulero sword to the to become something you can get. Because Kulero has a sword, like he uses it in the fight, and you see it in Duviri. There's a little kid holding onto it underground in the hold. Which is why I'm surprised that like his craftable weapon is a shotgun. Because he doesn't use the shotgun at all in his fight. He literally just swings this sword at you. And I'm just sitting here like, interesting. I mean, I know obviously like it wouldn't like make a whole lot of sense considering the Drifter gives you, you know, dual Nakanas or regular Nakana and a two-handed Nakana, and then it's like what, you're gonna add another like sword on top of that? And I'm just sitting here like, well, maybe, I don't know, maybe make cooler use a shotgun? Question mark. I mean, unless he does a Steel Path. I mean, I wouldn't know. I can't do Steel Path stuff yet, so. Alright, one more. Oh, come on. There's no way I missed that. Let's see if I can find the last decree real quick before starting this. Because I think there's always 3 fragments per like map instance. Depending on what the next one is, I might do one more. If there's an exterminate one, I'll probably do it just for the rune marrow. And I know that Kuliro doesn't do very well for Steel Path, but I think it's a pretty good like beginner frame with how easy he is to get. Well, I think he's pretty easy compared to like some of the other farms you have to do. Like Kuliro is actually like really easy, and he brings a lot of like room clearing with his kit. I saw something shiny and I was like, oh, is that the decree? I think like probably the one thing I wish I could do is I wish I could like reorder the skills. I don't know, that's a thing. But kind of like, you know, in Diablo and stuff, or like RPGs, where you can kind of like reorder like where your skills are at. Alright, it's survival. I'll do one more. Like, I feel like that'd be pretty nifty. Because I would just swap where, I would swap where his teleport and the chains, like those two buttons, I'd swap those. And I know I could like just rebind them, but like the problem is in that affects like all the other warframes. And there's plenty of other warframes where I'm just like, oh, I don't really use their like 3 all that much, or it's not like Kulero where like I want to use his 3 like a bunch more than I am. Like, I don't know how feasible that would be with like Warframe system. It's like a feature to add, but that'd be pretty cool. I mean, they're already kind of halfway there because with the helmet system, you can replace the, you know, you can replace an ability with another Warframe's ability. So like, they already kind of had like the skill changing thing here. Like the order change, I mean. I just feel like it'd be pretty cool if you could do that. It'd be a nice little quality of life. Because I don't find myself casting the teleport as much as I find myself like casting the chains, or like wanting to. Then I think the chains are slightly cheaper. I mean, you kind of just want to use it in combo too, right? You just want to chain a big group and then you just teleport at one of them and it just kills like a lot of things. The biggest reason I don't use a teleport all too much is because sometimes it feels kind of clunky on like what it'll target. Like it'll feel like I have my like aiming reticule over the thing and then it goes like invalid target because like the system doesn't read that I'm like over something. Is this a puncture heavy sword? Like it might be. I feel like it might. I was seeing a lot of puncture procs pop up. Just casually walk out with 15,000. Yeah, it's a bit RNG compared to the actual like Duviri cycle itself, with like how much you'll walk out. But okay, this one has. I'm gonna wait like a minute. Well, let's do this one. I can do this while I'm waiting for. Okay, I'm still solo. And then I'll see what that rotates into. And if that rotates into something like defense or survival, like basically anything that I can just keep going, then I'll probably do that.
In his gluttony, Mr. Anyo took more than Lycona's most promising youth. The colony defenses. 3 gateways lead to the colony. They all need to be shut.
Let me see how like anything else this is going to be.
See those infested tumors growing with malignancy. This greed is only the corpus of times. The Marconians can't close the gate until these growths are destroyed. The colonists are going to force the security gate closed. Don't let the infested get to you. Don't let greed
And a part of me almost wishes that like instead of overguard, they just made his daggers deal more damage. has like no HP.
These people are survivors. Over generations they've adapted, learning to live among the infestation. Earn a living is all should have the right to do.
And I know like Broken War is like really good, but at the same point, I'm like
They were corpus once, but they too
stance that I have for it.
free from the corruption of boundless grave. If only Mr. Hanyo shared this vision. Here come the colonists. Make sure they can finish the job. So the Myconians can have their home back.
Do 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 do. I forgot to turn the music down. I was wondering why I was so quiet. It's like I turned down the volume and shit because I was just like, I wanted to listen to music while doing it. I forgot I turned it off for the cutscene because they were talking, and I was like, oh, this is kind of actually interesting, so let's listen for a little bit. And I forgot to turn it back on. Alright, I'm going. Alright, so tomorrow I'm so today, like, I accidentally turned off my alarm instead of just snoozing it. So then, get out of bed a little late. And then,
You fought with a generous spirit, Tenno, but now we must work to free the Myconians and Return the Triuna. The sequence offered to pay Anyo an exorbitant ransom.
So I kind of wanted to,
He doesn't need the money. So, we have no choice but to exploit Anyo's
I kind of wanted to get some Warframe grinding done, but I couldn't, like, I wasn't gonna be able to get it done, like, ahead of time.
Freeing these people is to challenge Anyo and his brokers in the Index.
Slow down, Glast. My Tenno have already offered immense help, and now you want them to enter the Index? This is dangerous work.
Fair, but the Myconians aren't asking for charity. Their ancestral understanding of the infestation comes from an old war relic. A relic that I know will be of extreme interest to you. Return the Triuna and the relic will be yours. A fair compensation for the risk. To beat Mr. Anyo at his own game, we must first show him that we are worthy competitors. Only then will he let us enter the upper echelons of this foul Index.
I've heard shit about this. I think I'm gonna look into that a little bit before I actually do it. Oh, this is defection, I was thinking. Really? Turn into two spy ones. You have to be shitting me. Do I have a mess on when I want? Yeah, there's a formal one in here. Oh, this one is Nidus Prime though. I might do this one. Oh, this one has Harrow Prime. Eldern Prime. Tatsu Prime. $109. Doesn't show me what it looks like with mods though. Hmm. I don't know what he's doing this one. Oh shit. Alright, go ahead. I mean, I think I should be able to. Yeah, that should be fine. I'm gonna try Sun and Moon because I don't think Azethane is that great until I get the Corrupted mod that gives me just the plus whatchamacallit. The Corrupted melee mod that gives the 30 stacks of combo at the start. That's right, I forgot that I have the parkour one. I think I'm getting given it by something else. Okay, I'm definitely getting given to it by someone else. I don't think the fetch is working. Cause my Panzer definitely should have like walked close enough to get that. wonder how you get the rest of the Haro stuff, because like that's the third like Haro's chassis I've gotten. I've hit my head on that bridge like 3 times.
Extraction is ready. Unless you need more of the enemy.
Yeah, we'll get it just for the I'll just take that. I'll do one more. One of these guys came in here with no relic. If I get this, I'm gonna take that for sure. What I'm hoping is for this, this, or this. Like these 3. I know I've heard his daggers aren't like I've heard that his like 4 isn't really all that great in higher content, but in lower content it's pretty good for area denial for defense and stuff like that. It's not bad. You know, I couldn't figure out for the longest time how to get the wellspring fact of it. Because like it showed like it was because they had the symbol for like operator and like Warframe, so I thought that it just meant that like if you had a if you used your first ability on your Warframe, it would also proc the Wellspring. And then I came to realize that no, it just gives your operator like an ability that he can push. And then I was just like, oh, that's how that works. Oh my god, get over this railing, bro. Come on now. Hey, ribbon sliver, you say? I hate these little fucking railing things here, bro. Like, they feel so unnecessary. Like, maybe if they were curved to the other side so that, like, we could, like, run over them to get out. Because it feels a lot easier to get around them to get in than it does to get around them to get out. And it's just so annoying.
Reinforcements available. Do you choose to leave now or continue fighting?
Yeah, I'm good. I'll take that just for the money, for the ducats. Just for the ducats. Oh, we got one back. I got 2 back. Nice. All right, because of the defense objectives. Oh wait, wrong. I think armored agility is kind of whatever. Take that off. This is just good just because harness. Because like the point is that like with overguard it doesn't gain anything from the it doesn't gain anything from armor. But I don't have like the other one. Because I feel like what you want to do is you kind of want to stack this with the one that's like minus duration with more like ability strength, corrupted mod. And then you use like your chain and stuff to just kill everything. Problem is there's not a lot of like good matter array mods that I have right now for that. I got plus 300% health. What's my right now looking like? Alright, he's just like fully armored out. I say this, but he has like less wait, what? Is he looking at the right stat? No, I'm looking at the wrong stat. How much armor does he have? Yeah, he has 958. From what? Does he just have more armor naturally? Oh, I forgot that I gotten a second armored agility, so I could fit that in. So he has 1, 2, 3 armor mods in. Oh, but he also has like more points because he has a matching thing for now. How much is this? 37.5%. Ooh. That's like nothing. Why does he have so much armor? Is it just base stats that's giving him that much armor? That has to be it, right? Because he's at 225. So Kura is... Yeah, he's at 650. Yeah, he just has a shit ton more armor. Though it's like technically more useless because none of his abilities scale off of that. I put this in, but really it was mostly for the sprint speed, but I don't think sprint speed really matters all that much. I say it's way better if I do this. If I just fit all three, right? Because then we get 42% ability strength with 420% HP and then 105% armor. Yeah, and I walk out with more armor than I had before. Is there anything for 3 that's like worth tossing in here? I guess, well, no, stretches too. Any meta ray stuff that I want in here? I mean, technically, we still get this because we can do this, right? Like in a pinch, it gives us energy, and then like Cooler Roll does a bunch of slashing. The problem though is that like you Organ Shatter, pressure point. I can't put this in. I think I'd have to like form it into something else. I'd probably have to form a dash in. Well, no, that still wouldn't be enough. I'd probably also need like an Orican thing and this. This is really just what's holding me back. The stance. And the fact that there's only one stance for two-handed Nakanas. Huh. There's a lot of slots. Oh, that's right. I haven't. I forgot I made this to like for mastery ranking. The problem is I don't have like anything for this. I mean, you don't really use that. Because I think the Sampatese is like a heavy attack thing. I mean, you could also just level this up, right? Just to get a bunch more points. And then I wouldn't have to worry about that. I just don't know what else I would put in here. Because like the point is I don't think I have any impact stuff. Oh, heavy attack efficiency is kind of a must. feel like that's decent enough. Mm-hmm. Because like the problem is I do this, right? Like we're one, like we break even for more points. Like, well, I just did this. I still have 5 points left over. Hmm. Revenant is definitely something I need to look into for. Oh, shit. I didn't realize it was. I got jumbled around. I think that's gonna be it for the day stream though. I need to kind of like look at some stuff and figure some stuff out for like what kind of direction I want to go for farming. Like I definitely want to get the Atlas up and running. I might do some of that off stream, but tonight's gonna be more Apex because I think I'm at like 70 on the BP for levels, so we're pretty close to hitting 85. I think once I hit 85, I'm gonna probably just put Apex on the back burner unless it's to play with like friendos. Yeah, we're gonna say hi to Oni. They're playing the TFT, which I know I said I was gonna play that today, but it was just like I didn't have time earlier to do some quick Warframe grinding, and then I didn't. I had TFT open. I looked at it. I made a weird face at it, and then I was like, Warframe. But Warframe's kind of getting to a point where I'm like, I need to kind of take a break from it, like kind of pull back, because like I'm at a point where it's just like it's a lot of just grinding the same thing, so I don't want to get too burnt out on it. But thank you everybody for watching. I do appreciate it. If it is early in the day for you, I hope you have a good day. If it's late in the day for you, hope you rest well, stay safe, stay hydrated, and I do see you all again in the next one.